everyone, I'm going to do my January favourites today. I have a lot of products that I've been trying out that I got for like my Christmas and I've been really loving, so I'm excited to get in and just tell you what I've been loving throughout this month. So I think we'll start off with skincare. I've got 4 pieces of skincare to show you. So the first one is an all-time favourite of mine, like of all time, not just throughout January, but it's one that I use kind of more often at this time of year when it's cold and I'm getting dry skin. It's by Arden. It's their 8-hour cream, which I'm sure you've all heard of. I go through so much of this and I always seem to get a bottle at my birthday or at Christmas time. I got 2 tubes of it for my Christmas from my mum and from Nikki, and I've actually been going through this quite a lot. Normally I just use this on my lips because it's the actual best lip balm ever. I've been using it for years and years and years, and it's the only thing that really kind of quenches my lips and makes them feel, when you get that horrible dry lip feeling, it's like doesn't matter what you put on your lips, it just doesn't seem to get the moisture in and they feel dry and horrible and tight, and it's just a really horrible feeling. I cannot bear it, so I always have my 8-hour cream with me. But this month I've actually been using it not just on my lips, but I've been using it on my face because I've been getting really dry patches kind of on my forehead and on my eyes. I've been putting it on as like an intensive nighttime treatment and it just really works really well. I've also been using it on my cuticles because they get really dry around my nails and I end up picking them and it's just a disaster. And I've been using it as a hand cream, as an intensive hand cream. If you want to know, I just use the original formula, but you can get a fragrance free formula. The scent to me, I really don't mind it at all. In fact, when somebody borrowed it from me, they were like, oh, what's that smell? I really like it. So some people do like the smell, some people don't, but I really don't mind it at all. Then another skincare item that I've been loving is a serum, and I was using the Origins Mega Mushroom, I think it's called Skin Relief Serum. It's just the Mega Mushroom Serum, but anyway, that run out and I wasn't too sure if I noticed that much of a difference with it. I mean, it was okay and it did moisturise my skin, but for the price I didn't find it was doing anything in particular that was, you know, amazing for my skin. So I remember picking this up. This is by Lacura, which is a brand, oh, it's back to front. This is by Lacura, which is a brand that you get in Aldi, and it's called their Aqua Complete Multi-Intensive Serum H2O for normal skin. So I had picked up a bottle of this when I was doing my shopping, because I shop in Aldi anyway, so I picked up a bottle because I'd seen that it got good reviews in a magazine. So I thought I'll try a bottle of it because it's only like £3.50 or thereabouts. I thought, what's the harm? So I tossed it into my trolley. It sat in my drawer for ages, and when I run out of my Mega Mushroom Serum I was like, oh no, I don't have a serum. And I think a serum is such an important step because it's a lot finer than your moisturiser, so it sinks in deeper into the layers of your skin. I find it really more intensive and more moisturising than just your moisturiser, and it means that you can layer up and you don't have to use as much of your moisturiser. So I personally really love using a serum, and I've been trying it since kind of the first week of January, which is when I run out. I've been using it every day and oh my goodness, this is one of the best serums I've ever tried. It just really intensely moisturises and plumps my skin and makes it look youthful and just feels so soft. I love it so much and I'll definitely be repurchasing this. I think if you have an Aldi near you, you have to try this serum because for the price you really can't complain. I think they also do like an anti-aging one, which I haven't tried, but this one is just great if you're looking for an intensive moisturising serum and you're not concerned about aging or anything like that. This would be a great one to purchase, and for the price you really cannot go wrong. Then the final 2 pieces of skincare are by Elemis, and it's these 2 moisturisers. This is the Softly Softly Daily Moisturiser and this is the Dreamy Sleep Nighttime Moisturiser, and these are part of the Elemis Freskskin range, which is for teens to 20s. I actually did a little blog post on these where I wrote a little bit more about them and the range, but basically they're just really great moisturisers. I think they retail about £20 on their own, but I managed to get them for half price on Superdrug when they were doing their January sale. I love the daytime moisturiser because it's just so softening and moisturising. The consistency is lovely, it sinks in really well, but it leaves my skin like really like baby butt smooth. It's amazing and it smells really nice. It has lots of kind of like natural oils in it. I think this one has like patchouli and rose and might have lavender. It's a really nice daytime moisturiser. Then the nighttime moisturiser, this one has like lavender and rose, and it just, when I put it on, it just makes me feel all sleepy because the smell kind of reminds me of This Works, the pillow spray. It's quite similar, so I really like applying this at night time. It just makes me feel all nice and pampered and sleepy and gets me ready for bed. So these two together on top of my serum have been like my go-to skincare regime for January, and I've been loving it. My skin has actually been in really good condition, and it wasn't that good condition in kind of winter time because it kind of broke out with all this dryness, but this has definitely helped to clear things up. So I've been loving these. Then the next item is a piece of hair care. Hair care? Yes, it's like a hair. Comes in the category of hair. So this is by GHD and it's called their Curl Hold Spray. And what you do with this is you spray it onto your dry hair before you're about to curl it with your straighteners or your tongue or your wand. And it was actually my hairdresser who recommended this to me because I had asked her a few months ago, like, how do you get like the kind of boho beachy waves like Khloe Kardashian wears? And so she did it in my hair for me, and I actually did a video on how to do that, so I'll link that below if you're interested. You curl your curls to get that style with the straighteners, and I use the really big thick straighteners, but I found that it wasn't holding as much as compared to when she did it on me. And obviously she's a professional hairdresser and she's amazing, but I just found that it was falling out within a couple of hours. So I said to her, you know, I said, is there anything I can use to help the curls hold up? And she actually said it was this spray that she used on my hair before she went to curl it. And she also said that GHD guarantee it to hold your curls for up to 48 hours, which I don't think it holds it perfectly in place for 2 days, but definitely does hold your curls somewhat, because I curled my hair yesterday and today I've just brushed it and there's still quite a bit of curl in it. So, and for my hair being so long and heavy, that's actually really, really good. So it definitely works. I've noticed a huge difference when I'm curling my hair using this spray. My curls just last a lot longer and they keep their volume and their body a lot longer, and it leaves my hair like really nice and smooth as well. So it also gives you your heat protection, so it's kind of like a curling spray and a heat protection in one, and I absolutely love it. And if you're like me and you have quite long thick hair, I think this spray will change your hair life. Then another thing I have just been obsessed with is a fragrance. This is by Giorgio Armani and it's their new fragrance called Si, and oh my goodness, this is just beautiful. So beautiful. So the story of how I discovered this was somebody came into my work and they smelt amazing, and I wouldn't normally do this, but I was like, oh my goodness, I said, what perfume are you wearing, because you smell amazing. So I was like straight to Boots, sprayed it on myself, instantly loved it. Nicky loved it too, so I was like, please can you get this for my birthday? And I was hinting and hinting, and he kind of made out that he hadn't got me it, so I was really gutted and I was like, oh, what's he got me for my birthday? I really wanted that perfume, but he had got me it, little monkey. So the notes of it are, when you first spray it you get like a really kind of sweet black currant scent with bergamot. As it dies down it's a bit more musky with like rose and patchouli and kind of like musky notes, and there's also a little bit of vanilla, so it's a really kind of complex scent. It's just kind of overall really lovely. There's nothing offensive that I think anyone would smell and say, oh, I don't really like that. It's not overly sweet, it's not overly floral, it's not overly musky. It's kind of like all of those combined into one really, really lovely, beautiful scent. And I think that if you were trying to pick a fragrance for somebody, you couldn't go wrong with this, because I don't think that there's anyone who would really smell it and say that smells horrible. It's just beautiful, and it also lasts like forever. The fact that it's got really good longevity is just a bonus because it smells freaking amazing. And for all you fellas, I think this would be a perfect Valentine's present. Just saying. Then the last favourite is a beauty favourite. It's a lip gloss and it's by the Tanya Burr collection, and this one is in Sparkling Dewdrops, which is the one that she was wearing in lots of her vlogs when she was doing Vlogmas, and I was like, oh my god, I love that lip gloss. My mum kindly got me one for my Christmas. It's kind of more sheer than some of her other lip glosses, which I love. I kind of love all of the ones that I have, but this one's a bit more sheer, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it. I don't know if you can see that on my hand there. Has a tiny little bit of shimmer, gold shimmer running through it, and it's kind of like a really lovely pinky coral, but because it's quite sheer you can just throw it on, you don't need a mirror. It just looks beautiful and fresh, and it's great for those days when you just want to look pretty and feel really girly. It smells really good like all of her lip glosses, and it lasts quite well as well. So yeah, this has been my absolute favourite colour for January. I really like it. So that is all of my favourites for January. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you enjoyed it then please subscribe. I've got lots of videos planned, craft videos, lifestyle videos, and also I'm planning on doing a few more vlogs as well because I love vlogging. I really want to get a new vlogging camera though, so it's better quality than the one I've got. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye! And oh my goodness, this serum is amazing. My and that's a wrap, people. Oh, it's cold.